Good morning and welcome to Football Republic on top, your number one Chukmal station, 95.1 Wazobia FM. Well, good morning on top, this sweet morning. Today, now Wednesday, the 13th day inside the month of October 2021. And yes, I'm still that Port Harcourt boy, Benjamin Sawadinho, the one they call the MVP. Reporting for duty today on behalf of the Republicans to knock you all of the sports updates on top your number one Chook Mouth station. We get stories from athletics. Somebody they in trouble for Nigeria athletics. Of course, we'll go look small into boxing and we'll tell you about the Super Falcons. We get game this coming weekend. Next week rather, for the African Women's Cup of Nations qualifiers. And then we'll take a look at the World Cup qualifiers which happened for Africa yesterday. Some teams don't progress to the playoffs. We will tell you about those teams. Not forgetting the European scene as well, where World Cup qualifiers happen and some people still they create history and break records. This now sports updates, football updates, whatever updates where you won't call them. On top your number one Chukmal station, 95.1 Wazobia FM. Oh yeah, fasten your seatbelt. The show don't start. We're going to start off with the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, where somebody don't come out, can't talk, say, in the fear for waiting fit happen to Blessing Okagbare. I remember say Blessing Okagbare for the Olympic Games, them being disqualified from competing for the semi-final race of the Tokyo 2020 Olympic Games. After then discover say she don't test positive to human growth hormone, you understand, and they may not conduct that test, out of competition test on the 19th of July. When the result come out, it be say she did positive, so they can't disqualify her ahead of her semi-final race for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. That one not be the main wahala where she did now. The main wahala na say Blessing Okagbare, according to reports we come out some weeks ago, say she don't test positive for another banned substance where they call recombinant erythropoietin. In fact, short form they call them EPO. And this EPO, according to reports over here, they need to take them as tablet. They inject them. They inject them into somebody. So this one, this was saying now excuse good. They say I don't know when I take them. I don't know or I take this medicine because of so sickness. I don't know saying now waiting it contain. No, this one they inject them. So if you test positive to this substance, the likelihood be say you know what you did do. In fact, from story where they hear, they say this now the kind of drugs usually where they give horses, when they prepare them for race. And that the kind thing where we hear say Blessing Okagbare test positive for. So the best way they talk from the Athletics Federation of Nigeria saying they fear say Blessing Okagbare fit go jail, she fit go prison if this case end and it be say true she do am. And the worst part that say according to reports they say Blessing Okagbare need even cooperate with the integrity unit of the Athletics Federation. My brother, we they pray say all these things go turn out say okay maybe not be true or one thing because Blessing Okagbare, for all that she has achieved in her career, we no go want her to go down this lane because no be good thing at all. Of course, from boxing we know say Alexander Usyk and Anthony Joshua then get fight early next year, a rematch after Usyk been beat Anthony Joshua collect all in belts. But according to Usyk trainer, it be like say Usyk don't they overlook Joshua because Usyk trainer to say Usyk they prepare for that fight against Tyson Fury because he go beat Joshua early next year. So after him beat Joshua, he go beat Tyson Fury, unify all the world heavyweight belts. We dey wait now. Now I'm not blaming na Joshua Kosan. Like say Joshua don't beat Usyk now. All this talk not for the happen. If they overlook Joshua, he don't they prepare for Fury fight. So bad deal. We they come. Make we sharply enter football away from boxing, away from athletics. Make we sharply tell you, say, Attention, go to return to club football. And for Africa, remember, say we get 3 teams for Nigeria. We still there for continental competitions. Those 3 teams, now Rivers United, where they compete for the CAF Champions League. And of course, we get Eyimba and Bayelsa United, where they compete for the CAF Confederations Cup. For Rivers United, they're going to face off against Algerian side Siar Belouizdad. And for the preliminary rounds, they go. Oh, sorry, rather they go face off Al Hilal. Then we beat that Algerian side for the last round, so they go face off against Al Hilal, for the next round of games. And if they win that next round of games, they will qualify for the group stage of the CAF Champions League. Meanwhile, for Eyimba, remember, say they draw them by for the last round, meaning say they no play the last round because of their coefficient for CAF. So Eyimba themselves, they will face off against Senegal side Diambas FC, and that game they will play on Saturday. For Bayelsa United, then get a very tricky tie against 3-time Confederations Cup winners CX Fasien, as they go welcome them to the Samson Siasia Stadium for Yenegua on Sunday. Remember, say CAF don't approve that stadium, so we wish all of them the best of luck. Yesterday, I tell you, see, Fatai Osho, it be like saying go come support Stanley Eguma as Rivers United. They seek to at least make giant strides this new season, beginning with their campaign for the CAF Champions League this weekend. So we wish them the best of luck as they carry the flag of Nigeria high for the continent. Talking about flying Nigeria's flag high, the Super Falcons, they don't know the 23 players we go come camp for the African Women's Cup of Nations qualifiers double-header against Ghana. The coach, Randy Waldrum, don't invite Tochiko Oloihi, Chiamakan Nadozie, Yewande Balogun as goalkeepers. They don't invite Onome B, Glory Ogbonna, Osinachi Ohale, Rafiat Imoran, Ayomide Ojo, Okpeyemi Sunday, and Oluwatosin Demehin Akudo Ogbonna as defenders. The midfielders, Narita Chikwelu, Rashida Tajibade, Tony Payne, Regina Otu, Goodness Onyebuchi, and Joy Bokri. And for the forwards, now Asisa Toshola, Francesca Odega, Gift Monday, Uche Nakanu, and Desire Paranaze, as well as Vivian Ikechukwu. Now them go compete against the Queens of Ghana on the 20th of October here for Lagos for the Mobalaji Johnson Arena before they can travel 4 days later to Accra for the reverse fixture. If they win that one, of course, they will qualify for the African Women's Cup of Nations, where Morocco they host with another 10 African countries. That one will be the 12th edition of the African Women Cup of Nations. Remember, say the Super Falcons don't win them 11 times. My brother, not a smart thing. All right, make we talk about World Cup qualifiers, because Senegal and Morocco, they don't become the first 2 teams from Africa to qualify for the playoff round of the qualifiers with their win. Senegal beat Namibia 3-1, while Morocco beat Guinea 4-1. A hat-trick from Senegalese forward Famara Diédhiou 9 gives Senegal that 3-1 victory, while for Morocco themselves, this is their game where they're supposed to play with Guinea, then postpone them from when that coup been happen for Guinea. But now they don't plan, they don't beat Guinea 4-1. So Senegal and Senegal and Morocco don't qualify for the playoff rounds. Other winners yesterday, Ghana then beat Zimbabwe, while South Africa they also win their own match 1-0 against Ethiopia. Ghana themselves then win 1-0. Thomas Partey, 9 be the man who scored the only goal for them from a free kick. So South Africa now they top that group ahead of Ghana, just 1 point. They separate both teams. And remember saying that South Africa and Ghana will play the final match of the qualifiers when they meet for the final day for Accra. South Africa beat them 1-0 for the first leg. Algeria themselves then extend their unbeaten run to 31 games as they win 4-0 against the Niger Republic to go back to the top of Group A. Riyad Mahrez and Asamendi now then score for Algeria for the first half, while Ismail Banessa and Buneja now then score after the break. One final story from the African scene before we go Europe. Make we tell you, say, Chad, they don't readmit them to international football after FIFA then dropped the suspension where them been give charge. Remember, say them been suspend charge from international football after government interference. But we hear say now FIFA don't drop those suspension because the government authorities don't come on hand for the matter. They don't hand over the control of football back to the Football Association for that country. That time when they suspend charge, it means say they no play the remaining 2 of the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, but they been already knocked them come out from World Cup qualifiers. So not only AFCON qualifiers, 9 them missed 2 matches. Well, welcome back. FIFA they always draw hand for ear for every national team. See, if na government interfere to football, we go suspend una, we go ban una, and now waiting then do charge. But the good thing we say charge don't return to international football. All right, make we go Europe as we count down to the end of the World Cup qualifiers. Make we tell you, say Cristiano Ronaldo scored Wazobia yesterday. We would call him hat-trick, but we call him Wazobia. That one I saying scored 3 goals for Portugal yesterday as them beat Luxembourg 5-0 yesterday. Other goal scorers, Bruno Fernandes and Yao Palhinha. Ronaldo now don't score 115 international goals. Instead, they extend the record after he break Ali Day record of 109 international goals. England yesterday then play 1-1 with Hungary as then still they hang on to see whether they go fit finish as number 1 for their group. And one of the things we happened yesterday when no 2 gel. Now say Hungarian fans them been they boo England when they take the knee against racism, and we have say them being collide with some police officials for England yesterday. Small crowd trouble being there that match yesterday. Meanwhile, talking about people they break record, me could tell you say Timo Pukki he means scored 2 goals yesterday to break Harry Litmanen international record goals record for Finland as him now in don't score 33 goals. Litmanen been scored 32 goals when in the play for Finland. Other results from the European qualifying zone, make we sharply tell you, say Denmark then become the 3rd team to qualify for the Qatar 2022 World Cup. They don't join Germany and the host Qatar to qualify as they win their match yesterday 1-0 against Austria. Joachim Melier now scored the only goal for Denmark. Their beautiful story from the Euros when they play semi-final, when they lose to England, controversial penalty for the semi-final. That beautiful story still they continue for Denmark. Now they don't qualify for the World Cup 2022. Remember Denmark 1998 and then beat Nigeria 4-1 for the second round. My brother, it be like theme for us that year. We they prepare to meet Brazil for quarter-final. We don't say Denmark get plans. Denmark don't qualify for the World Cup 2022 to join Germany and Qatar. And finally, make we tell you, say Raphael Varane don't pick up injury for that France game where they play for the Nations League final against Spain. And we hear say Ingo day out for some weeks, and that one a trouble for Manchester United because we know say Harry Maguire they out injured, and Raphael Varane now don't join them injured. And man, you get strong matches. They go first play Leicester this weekend before they go come play games against Tottenham, Manchester City, Atalanta for the Champions League. Voila for Manchester United, but I trust them. Then get to Ururu, so they can still make things happen. All right, with that story, we will draw the curtains on today's edition of Sports Update on top your number 1 Chukmouth station, 95.1 Wazobia FM, where the Republicans they bring to you every morning, 7:30 to 7:45. Join us again, same time tomorrow, and of course, remember to join us for the weekend edition of Football Republic, where they start from 2 o'clock, will reach 8 o'clock. As long as the show they concern this morning, this now where I will say, ladies and gentlemen, Igberifa, enjoy the rest of your day, and God bless you. Bye-bye.
Football Republic.